It's a road game for the Grizzlies, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. To the road tomorrow as this is the final game of the Nets homestand.
Yeah, and Kevin, things are starting to get a little bit out of control for them. This losing streak is starting to become an embarrassment, and it's only going to get worse if things don't change.
Good work there as it goes. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
That shot off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year. Pass to Jackson. Morant surveying the D. Driving the lane. And a missed layup. And the Nets with possession. Hit his foot. And it's whistled a kick. About a minute played so far here in the first. And a wide open look for Irving. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and stuff. Nice defense that time by Drummond, and a movable object with great length.
Outside Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
His first foul.
Steven Adams picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And more than one player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Here's Simmons. And he makes good on the layup.
Boy, nice use of strength that time by Simmons, getting past the defense and into a shot.
It's Morant with the drive. Here's Adams. Goes back up. And that one is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Drummond missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Inside. Out to Brooks. Back to Jackson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Checking in for the Grizzlies.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Irving.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Outside Curry. Drives to the hoop. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Anderson. Here's Bain. .139 left here in the opening quarter. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Irving. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. The Grizzlies making a switch here.
Grizzlies substitution. John Contracts. Tyus Jones.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Memphis moving that ball around. Down low. And then Clark slams it in.
The helper.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Irving with it. Guarded now by Clark. Back to Drummond. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Pass to Melton. Here he goes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second personal.
The Grizzlies shoot their first free throws of the game. Free throw drops for Melton.
D'Anthony Melton.
He's off on the second.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded. And you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
Here's Melton. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Oh, nigga, fuck you, man.
Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
To the paint. Here's Clark. The rebound by the Nets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting it.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Pass to KD. Goes up on the wing. He hits the
play with KD.
iron and sinks the shot. Durant's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
It's deflected. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin.
Oh, money.
Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And that one's good, Irving. 6 points for Kyrie Irving. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Both teams will make substitutions. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky.
Like a foul.
If you blink, you might miss it. Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Jackson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And you have to respect Karen Jackson's toughness. This kid has had some early injury struggles, but he always returns to the floor determined to pick up right where he left off. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Simmons. No good that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant outside. Lock at 6. Over Drummond. And that one's good. Morant's got 6.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Here's Irving. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, I like Irving's creativity, but also his discipline offensively. He'll take whatever's available.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Williams can't get it to go. Hey, Craig, you talked about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own. And one of the more versatile players in this league, Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer. A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past. And the amazing moves of Simmons. I mean, it's just so much fun to watch when he's got the ball in his hand.
And, of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop. Oh, I love that dish down low.
Pass to Durant. And here's Irving. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And Memphis making a change here. Here's Thomas. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And the Nets lead by 6.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And it's Clark slamming it down.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Here's Harris. And Jones pulls it down. And the call will be against Harris.
His first foul.
That's his first foul. 8
Second.
seconds left here in the second. Milton with the ball. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. They're rebounding. Been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Durant.
Nigga.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Boy, when Durant's on the attack, so quick and explosive, puts the defense in a bind.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch onto. Well, guys, it looks like they found the good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
First team foul.
Now Morant. He has 6.
Good shit, bro. Good play.
Forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Second personal.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina. And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now here's Simmons. 8 points for him. To the middle. Here's Griffin. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as
money
out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Here's Morant. Takes it off the glass. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And the first timeout called game for Brooklyn.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
The Grizzlies trail by 8.
Run that nigga in here again.
Jackson trying to break free.
No, sir.
And it's Morant missing.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he
Come
went
on,
through,
bro.
he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
Man,
And he
good
didn't
play.
care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Back to Irving. Here's Katie. He's got 11. Second shot opportunity. Poked away. Morant with it. He's picked up by Irving. To the inside. Williams.
Oh.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Durant attacking. The shot comes out, and Memphis the other way now. Here's Morant. Williams trying to break free, and it's Morant missing. Irving surveying the floor. Here's Aldridge. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second first
That one's on Morant.
And, you know, Aldridge is a load to deal with. When he gets good position, you pretty much have to be physical with him.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. The Grizzlies making a switch here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. It's Aldridge, high post. Outside Irving. Over Brooks. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. Adams' shot is off. Irving for 3. That one doesn't drop. He got it up. That shot missing. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Nets lead by 4. Live from Brooklyn. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Nets leading by 4. Outside Curry. Durant down low. Sweet move. And deep, Irving drops it in. And that's now 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Uh-oh.
Pass to Simmons.
Okay.
To the left wing. In the corner, Irving with it. Here's Drummond. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket.
Come on, your garbage down.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless,
don't do that, boy.
hard-working. He's just a dog at offensive rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Outside Curry. The tray. It's rebounded by Memphis. Going inside. Banked in off the glass. Baines got his first basket.
That's a textbook example of how to
Which
move the ball.
Kyrie?
Boy, you got to love that action.
Goes up from the top of the key.
Damn, I wasn't trying to shoot that ball.
The Grizzlies trail by 6.
So I let this garbage down and they come back with that stupid shit.
Here's Melton.
Stupid shit out of here, boy.
What
you, boy? Don't you dare, but
KD. Good off the assist from Simmons.
Don't ransom the nigga.
And that's 13 points for KD. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Pass to Drummond. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal. Team second. Checking in for the Grizzlies.
Curry on the wing. Takes the three. No good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And here's Melton. Pass to Bain. Down low. Here's Jackson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Jackson Jr.
And now it's just a 4-point Nets lead.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Outside for Simmons. And there's the drive. Oh, and he misses the dunk. The Grizzlies trailed by 4. Tries it from 19. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're up by 2. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks. During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Then we'll see how they respond.
All right, David, thanks. And Durant, here we go. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Put Big Ben on that nigga ass.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. They get it back. Here's Adams. Lays it up off the glass. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Remain calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Poke loose. Outside Aldridge. KD looking around. And the rejection by Jackson.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Back to Adams to tie it up. It counts. A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Fucking play with me, boy. Straight up, boy. Can't sit there.
Biggest moment of the game? Yes. Hey, when the game is tight.
Give me that.
Rises to the occasion. Effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to do so.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
KD, there I go. Gotta kill you there, shot.
Just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're down by 4. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Good game, though, G. You did, though, bro.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
What's
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Durant with it. Fires from deep. Good on the triple.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in the gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trailed by 7. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Here's Conchon. And the miss.
Excellent coverage from Durant. Able to guard multiple positions due to his size, athleticism, and length.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust.
Oh God, them blocks was the difference.